Hey guys, so today I'm gonna walk you through how any healthcare tech firm can increase its winning rate, reduce its sales cycles, and get buy-in from all different stakeholders. So before I get into the new method that I want to show you, I want to talk about the most common mistake that I see amongst founders and sales teams in the space, which is that when the time for the pitch comes, they limit themselves to doing a very standard and generic demo, right, of whatever product they're selling, right? So they limit themselves to naming the features and benefits, which is wrong because first of all, that's what most people do. That's what most businesses do. The second reason is it's not really relevant to the business they're speaking with, so they cannot see, okay, how does this appeal to my different priorities at the moment, right? How is this going to help me go from point A to point B, right? How is this going to help me hit my targets for the year, right? Like, you will not see any of that in most demos, right? Which is why most businesses have a very low winning rate. So, what is the alternative, or at least what is the method that I've seen work either for myself or for my clients? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Right. So when you're going through the discovery process, and by the way, we should always do discovery, always do discovery. But okay, when you're going through the discovery process, there are three main elements, right, about the business that you're speaking with that you need to figure out. Okay, what is the current situation of this business? What is the ideal future state of this business? And what are some of the current obstacles that are holding this business back from achieving whatever goals they may have? Right? So let's imagine you're a telehealth firm. You're speaking to business that's doing a bit over 2 mil in annual revenue. They're averaging 50 telehealth appointments per month, right? And they want to, within a year, they want to increase their annual revenue by 25%, right? They want to average 500 telehealth appointments per month, right? They want to reach patients in remote areas. They want to reduce the no-show rates. They want to reduce their overhead expenses by 15%, and they want to establish themselves as a modern healthcare provider. But what is holding them back from doing all of that? Well, they've tried several telehealth platforms, but it's been very hard to integrate with their current systems, right? The telehealth platforms that they've tried were very complicated to use, so it would discourage both um, patients and their staff from utilizing the tool, right? Which is obviously lowers their adoption and patient reach. And yeah, basically those are the main challenges that they're facing. So it's very hard for them to reach patients in remote areas, reduce their overhead costs, right, and increase the amount of telehealth appointments that they get in per month, right? When the solution that they've tried were very hard to use, and very hard to integrate with their current tools and systems, right? So your only job as a salesman, your only job as marketer, your only job as a founder, right, is to show the prospect, okay, here's where you told me that you are, here's where you told me that you want to go, here's what you told me, what you tell me is holding you back from realizing your deal state, and this is how I can help you out. This is how I can help you get rid of all these different obstacles, so you can increase your annual revenue by 25%, right? And so you can average 500 telehealth appointments every single month, right? And oh, on top of that, let's imagine as well that during the discovery process, during the discovery process that the prospect tells you, yeah. So once we hit this goal, once we increase our annual revenue by 25%, right? We want to work on the next round of funding, right? So you need to show the prospect, okay, how can I help you? How you can help the prospect achieve all of that, right? And this way, you're no longer selling telehealth technology. No, you're selling them a way on how to go from point A to point B, right? This is way more valuable, right? Because people don't care about what to do. people care about, okay, what can you help me accomplish, right? And when you go from selling services, when you go from marketing services to selling the outcomes that your prospect wants, well, guess what? You're going to make way more money. Actually, one of the clients that I've had, TruckSwap, they implemented this very same system. Oh, and they're not in healthcare, right? But this methodology has also helped me close clients and my other clients. And yeah, it's a method that can be used in uh, any B2B industry, right? Because if you think about it, this is what should happen in every single sale, right? All businesses have a current situation, all businesses have an ideal state, but all businesses also have obstacles that are holding them back from getting what they want. So your only job as a salesman is to show them, here's how I can take you from point A to point B. So right, so here's an example. Um, wait. So here's a pitch deck. Here's a sales letter, right? Where we walk the prospect from point A to point B. You walk the prospect through all different problems that the prospect showed you, right? That they had, right? And then you present a solution, right? So that's it. That's everything for today. And by the way, utilizing the same method, I helped one of my clients close near 100K in annual contract value in 2 months, right? So yeah, that's everything from today. If you have any questions or whatever, just let me know and we can talk.